Hey guys, welcome back to Girl Talk. It's Liz and
Sawyer, and we've got some exciting things happening today. We're gonna talk about cute boys. But not only that, we hope you brought your favorite cookies because we're gonna be snacking on some cookies. Yum, yum, yum. What kind do you have?
okay, I have these sugar frosted ones
Yes, with rainbow
sprinkles. So fun.
I brought Oreos because
Amazing.
you can never go wrong with Oreos. But they're double stuffed because I feel like you need.
You have to eat double stuff.
Yes.
You can't eat just the normal.
They came out and you can't go back.
I agree.
You have to go double stuff now. So, let us know how you guys are doing.
Yes.
Liz and I are doing great. We're super excited. We're about to be on a sugar high, so we're pretty pumped about diving into this little snack here. But I'm gonna be reading off a couple scenarios, and they have to do with cute boys, and we're gonna talk about characters. So, you guys listen up. We're gonna get Liz's thoughts on these different guys. So I have three different guys, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Number one, we have Chad. So Chad, also known as Mr. Cool, is the cutest boy on the baseball team. He's got swooshy blonde hair, bright blue eyes, and cracks jokes like there ain't no tomorrow. So here's the story, okay? So he found your Instagram and slid into your DMs.
Ooh.
All right, so slick. And he says he would love to walk around the baseball park with you after his next game, okay? So you're over the moon, but you're a little nervous because naturally, you're the cutest guy in school, right?
Of course.
So you call your gal pals, and you're like, hey, I need a pep talk.
Right.
And they're like, hey, you're beautiful, you're intelligent, you've got this. So then you're ready to go. You watch the game, the team wins, but Chad totally ignores you at the end. He acts like he doesn't know you. So, is he still as cute as he was in the beginning?
No.
And we were just talking about looks. No.
No, there's no way.
Why?
Well, he's ignoring me. No, it sounds like he can
Bad
talk.
culture.
It sounds like he can talk the talk over some Instagram DMs.
Yeah.
But not actually come talk to me in person. I feel like that's so important.
Yes.
And he just won like a super big game, and he probably was like, "Oh, I'm so cool. We just won our game. I don't care about her."
I totally forgot about you. It's terrible. I agree.
Which is
I
so
agree.
sad.
You deserve better.
Yes.
At least some sense of communication. Like, hey, I actually want to go hang out with the guys. At least you know what's going on, right? But yeah.
Being
not
ignored
fun.
is the worst. So
Yes. Okay.
not cute anymore.
Not cute anymore. Bye, Chad. Canceling Chad.
Yes.
Marco is the second. Marco is the rebel boy who expresses himself through art. Okay? He's not that sporty, but he likes soccer. Anything to make sure he fits into his black skinny jeans. He has a quiet personality, which makes him a mystery boy. So we've got mystery rebel boy, Marco. Okay?
Okay.
So here's the story list. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
For the past couple of weeks, you've gotten notes in your locker from a person who signs note cards with an M.
A
Secret admirer! There are hints here and there which make you think that perhaps Marco is the one that's writing to you.
Okay.
But you're always with your friends, so you and Marco never have the chance to talk because, he's more quiet and you're always with people. So there's never been an opportunity to actually discuss something.
Okay.
So finally, one Friday night, you're staying. Well, before we go into this, do you have any thoughts about Marco so far? Any things that, personality-wise?
I am a loud person in general, but I do like people to balance me out who are like more quiet. Like they don't have to be as loud as me. So I really like that about him. And if he is my secret admirer, leaving me sweet notes, like that's so kind.
Wow.
It's like showing me that he cares.
I mean, our last episode we talked about writing notes.
Yes.
So can't go wrong.
Exactly.
All right. So now we read the situation.
Okay.
So one Friday night, as you're staying up late, scrolling through TikTok,
Oh, of course.
you hear rocks being thrown at your window.
Wow.
I know, right? You look outside, and who is it?
Marco.
It's Marco! You tell him, so he wants you to come out and hang and adventure and explore. And you tell him you can't because it's past your curfew and you can't leave the house.
Right.
So you're naturally a good rule follower.
Yes.
But he continues to try to persuade you to go with him. And you stand your ground and you tell him no. And he says, you're too mature and scared to explore with him anyway, and he leaves.
Oh my gosh.
Rebel boy leaves you, Liz.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so is he still as intriguing and as cute as you thought in the beginning?
I think he might still be intriguing, but if a boy is trying to make you do something that you don't want to do or you don't feel comfortable with or you know you're not supposed to be doing, that's not okay.
Yeah.
Like,
stand your ground, ladies.
they are not the one. If they really cared about you and respected you, they wouldn't make you do something you didn't
Especially because not only that, like if you're being respectful of maybe your parents' rules, then you should be respecting your parents too.
Right.
Not only, okay, she doesn't want to, but her parents have these rules set in place.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, Marco.
Come on, Marco. We don't like Marco anymore. Go play soccer, Marco. Okay, so last one is Leo. Leo has short brown hair that he always spikes up in the front.
Okay.
All right. You can typically find him wearing big graphic t-shirts that include some sort of joke that you can't help but smile at. So probably some Star Wars something that's like Yoda.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Whatever Leo wants. Okay, so he's got a little chub, but it means that hugging him is like hugging a teddy bear.
Okay.
Can you go wrong with that? No.
I don't think so.
No. Okay, so here's the story, Liz.
All right.
You have known Leo for a long time.
Okay.
You each have your own friend group, but you've never lost touch. So you still hang out with your own people, but it's not awkward between you. You still hang out, whatever. Recently, your grandmother passed away, and it completely crushed your heart. Because you had plans to go to the school dance with a date, but he bailed because you were too sad. I know.
Oh my goodness.
But this is not about the date. This is about Leo.
Right.
Okay. So this only broke your heart even more because you needed you needed to have a fun night, right?
Yes.
You needed the school dance. So a couple nights before the dance, as you're trying to figure out what you're gonna do, there's a knock on the door.
Okay.
So it's not pebbles at the window,
but a knock
on the door. You open it and you see that it's Leo with flowers in his hands. Liz, what are your favorite flowers?
Sunflowers.
Okay, so Leo has sunflowers in his hand, okay? He says, I heard about your grandmother, and while I don't know exactly what you're going through, I want you to know that I'm here to support you. If you need to get out of the house, I'd love to take you to the school dance.
Wow.
How do we feel about Leo?
Leo is definitely by far my favorite out of all the boys that we have talked about.
Yes.
The way to my heart is absolutely through flowers, so.
Noted.
There you go. So he just hit me with that one, and he was so kind to talk to me and like trying to get me out of the house, like just letting me be able to talk about it and what I'm going through, you know?
Yes.
And I'm also a huge hugger, so like the fact that he's
teddy bear hugs?
Yeah, love that.
Love it.
Love.
Yes, I know that sometimes it can be awkward in middle school when it comes to guys because you're just new territory.
Yeah.
It can be confusing. I know my middle school crush. Did you do code names?
Yes. Oh my
I
gosh.
did code names. I'll tell you my story.
Absolutely.
He was this cute boy, swishy hair, and he had dimples and everything. And my best friend at the time, we called him Angel Face.
Okay.
Like, cringy. But it was one of those things where I wanted to befriend him naturally.
Yeah.
But it was kind of awkward. But it just happens in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely had some good guy friends too. So hit or miss, but
Yeah.
I'm figuring out new things. So, I wanted to take a second and just encourage the ladies out there because I don't want this to be something where this new thing starts happening and you second guess like who you are and your identity or what you look like because that's not it, right? Mm-hmm. So one, you were fearfully and wonderfully created in the image of God. Number 1.
1,000,000,000%.
Yes. And there's this verse, I wanted to share a couple with you. In the Message version, it's in Galatians 6:5, and it says, don't compare yourself with others. Each of you must take responsibility for doing the creative best you can with your own life. And I know I had a little story, but I had a friend that, she and I were pretty similar. And so she had this cute boy that she was into, and he was into her, and he was on the football team. So I was like, oh my goodness, they're such a cute couple. And because she and I were similar, I would compare myself, because I was like, okay, well, why isn't a guy like her boyfriend? And to me.
Right.
You know, like,
right.
what's the difference if we're so close in age and personality and looks and whatever? But the thing is, like, God made me, and I'm unique, and if I can be the best me, then the best someone else can come and be my friend.
Right.
But it's not... What are my thoughts? It's... I don't know. I don't have any more thoughts.
Well, it's really cool because since we are made in the image of God, like, we already have this value to us.
Right.
So we don't have to try to be anything we're not. We don't have to look at somebody and be like, oh, I want to be like them, because you were made the way that you were.
Yeah.
So I think that's...
And if you have the gifts and talents, like, God has given you specific things to do, rather than, like, okay, if she can be sporty and I'm not really that sporty, it's like, oh, well, maybe I can create a picture or something.
Yes.
I don't know.
There has to be a balance.
Yes, for sure. Okay, Jeremiah 29:11 is another one. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. And I love it, just God knows, 100%. He's here to back us up.
He is. And it's like, if we're putting our trust in Him, who has never done us wrong, has never left us, then we can have hope in that, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And lastly, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. And I love, like, just the idea of trusting God. It's not just with certain things. It's literally with everything. Like, with your whole heart. The little things, the big things, the relational things, the school things. Like, when you're just growing and becoming who you are, just trusting Him with, okay, He's got every step in front of me planned out. So if I just focus on Him, then we're good to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Cool.
Such wisdom.
Such wisdom. Came straight from the Bible.
Oh, yes.
Awesome. Well, did you enjoy your cookies?
I did.
I had a bite of my Oreo.
I know. I was like, I had too much talking between us. I couldn't put it down.
So many stories to talk about.
Yes.
Yes.
But Leo, come. I want
She's
you.
ready for you.
I'm
Leo.
ready for you.
For a hug and a flower.
Yes. Of course.
Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments or things you want to know about Liz and I, let us know. But we hope you have a phenomenal week, and we will see you next Monday.